Okay, I only have 10-minute part talk. We're going to jump right in. So my presentation today is about EBO-203 therapy for vaccine injuries, long-term COVID, and natural killer cells for terminal cancers. Who's seen a patient who is vaccine injured or their health went downhill after getting the COVID vax? That's like all of us. How about people who weren't vaccinated, your patients, but they got long-term COVID symptoms, autoimmune, digestive issues, terminal cancers, blah, blah, blah. Well, allopathic medicine, they can't test for that. Neither do they have the solution to how to mitigate these injuries and long-term COVID issues. Today I'll present you several modalities that can do exactly that. This is a book I just published about the stem cell signaling mechanisms. It took me 3.5 years to write. The timing was perfect. I submitted this book as my doctoral dissertation, and they accepted it, so I earned my PhD in stem cell biology. If you want a free copy, go to druebo.com, DRYOOEBOO.com, put your email, get your free copy, okay? This is my first case study I submitted in the book. 86-year-old female, genu valgus knee, apparently bone on the lateral, and you can see all the sclerosis, the white signaling. We injected 2 cc's of Orton's jelly mixed with 2 cc's of sodium bicarbonate to alkalize it with 6 30-watt laser treatments, class 4. 7 months later, you could clearly see regeneration of the lateral knee joint. 5-year follow-up. That patient is now 91 and is still pain-free, can go up and down the stairs. She was scheduled for bilateral knee replacement, does not need it. It doesn't matter how old your patients are, how old their joints are. When you use allogeneic donor cells, they're going to last a long time. This is my abstract for my first case study, which will be on PubMed soon. Here's my references. I'm a competitive masters powerlifter in California. I hold several state records for the deadlift. Last year I broke the 54-year-old category. I pulled just over 500 pounds. I'm not an armchair quarterback. I have no joint pain. My MRIs, x-rays of my lumbar spine, my knees are of an 18-year-old. I'm going to teach you how to, the best longevity tool is not rapidizing stem cells, ozone, it's lifting weights. Because sarcopenia is what ages you. And when you fall and fracture, when you're 80, you get a hip replacement, then you get osteomyelitis, and it goes on and on again. Don't skip leg day. Get under that squat rack. I'll teach you how to do it. I got interviewed by Maha to be part of their team. Pray for me. Hopefully I'll get the second interview. It'll be in Mar-a-Lago. I want to be in a position to get regenerative medicine approved and then available to all Americans so we don't have to charge cash, okay? Maha. When I was at the inauguration, I was walking out of the press conference, bumped into Robert Malone. I got to pick his brain for 20 minutes in the car on the way to the hotel, the Gaylord in DC. And I said, Robert, you invented the mRNA vaccine technology. Is it safe? Absolutely not. Is there any vaccine on the schedule necessary? No. Not if you're at risk. An infant is not at risk of hepatitis B because they're kind of not sexually active. Okay? His wife Jill's a PhD as well. So we believe we're doing the future of medicine. All right? Just like in Star Trek, they didn't give pills. They didn't inject you with cortisone. They didn't cut you open. They shined lasers on you. They gave you magnetic fields. Here's an announcement for your captain. Let me ask you all this. How often do you change the oil in your car? Just throw out a number. How many miles? 5,000, 8,000. What if you never change the oil in your car? You don't have a Tesla. What's going to happen to your engine eventually? It's going to fail because the oil gets thick and dirty. Well, you change the oil in your car unless the warning light comes up, right? What's a silent killer in the U.S.? What's the number one cause of death? Heart attack and stroke, the silent killer. There's no warning signs. So why on earth are you not changing the oil in your body? And that's what extracorporeal oxidation ozonation of your blood does. My contention is cholesterol is not the enemy. Cholesterol is the downstream of why your arteries and blood vessels get clogged up. It's glycated sugar. That's why you check your hemoglobin A1C. When sugar oxidizes, binds to your hemoglobin, it thickens your blood, clogs your arteries, then your body sends cholesterol to coat it to protect the inflammation.